his crackhead energy.
There's no way I can describe to them what he does on stage.
I expect absolute madness.
It's gonna be fun, and I think a lot of people don't know how good he is. I think people are gonna be very pleased.
He's joining me here today, Mr. Marc Rebillet.
Hey, beautifully done.
Français, non,
Très
c'est
français.
vrai. Bonsoir, comment ça va?
Bonsoir, très bien, et toi?
Si, gracias.
Ça va bien?
So, Marc. I discovered you, much like everyone else, during the pandemic.
Yes.
When somebody sent me a link to the song, I'm a Flamingo.
Oh, man.
I'm walking all around, better drink some Wawa. I'm just flamingo, I'm coming on your shoreline. Here I go, I'm gonna peacefully drink, yo.
Which I don't think it's overestimation in the slightest sense of the word to say that it absolutely changed my life.
That must be an exaggeration.
No, you have no idea.
Got to be.
You have no idea.
Well, that's amazing.
Oh, is that your child? I'ma rip out his motherfucking eyeball. I'm gonna rip out his goddamn eyeball. I'm a flamingo, I'ma rip out your eyeball. I'm a flamingo and I'll get up in your child's eyeball. No more eyeball, child bitch.
What was it about that time going into the pandemic where, what was your headspace like in terms of what you were creating? What led to that kind of like fruitful period for you?
Well, basically, we were supposed to go on tour in Australia, so I was in this mindset of like getting ready to go on the road and play shows, and all of a sudden that was gone, and so it was like, how do I kind of replicate these shows for the people that wanted to come see them, but do it online? And I had already been streaming for like years at that point, and so I had this formula down basically where I already had the setup and I was taking callers and all of this stuff. The formula just ended up working really well during that time because everyone was home.
This is like a very jittery moment. Me, like a fan of Marc Rebillet, you know, this guy's one-man show and he can take it to another level. Like, I'm waiting what level of craziness he goes tonight.
He works on a planet that does not exist in our universe.
People should be excited about Marc Rebillet and going to any of his shows because they never ever repeat. No song Marc plays at any of his shows are ever repeated.
You know, people were asking me, what is this at about? There's no way I can describe to them what he does on stage. Because what he does, even he does not know. You know, it's gonna be on the fly. He's gonna go up, he's gonna roast some people, he's gonna sample that and he's gonna loop the fuck out of that. And that's what makes it cool, you know.
I didn't expect, honestly, Marc Rebillet to ever consider India just as a market. But I cannot believe that he's finally coming here.
I'm excited to see if his time here in Goa kind of reflects what he might say and sing here. So if there's something that's a little specific to something ridiculous he saw maybe on the streets while getting here.
You got a robe. You got a robe. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome so much.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
There's just a bit of a misconception because a lot of people are under the assumption that it was like COVID is kind of what made the business take off, but I really had already been touring for like, I think 2 or 3 years before that.
What was the one before then? What was the one that preceded? What was the first one where you went like, oh, like people like are loving it?
Oh, well, that was probably in 2018. I was trying to play shows at bars and restaurants in New York, and people started sharing these Facebook videos that I had posted. And I'm not sure how it happened or why it happened, but just at some point, these videos that had been getting 20 or 30,000 views within a week went to, 5 million views.
Hey, Greg, Bob, John, how are you guys? Oh, Rebecca, good to see you. Come on in. Everybody come on in, grab a drink, get those clothes off. Let's get in the pool. Get in the pool. Time to get in the pool. It's summertime. Time to get in the pool.
So it was like...
You can't pinpoint the exact moment.
It was that week. It was week that... And I knew something was happening. I just didn't know why. Would you like to come play a show? This and that. I didn't know what to do with all of that. I had never played a show for tickets before, ever. Small booking agency in Brooklyn said, would you like us to maybe try and turn this into a tour? We don't know if it'll work, but we can give it a shot. And then that tour sold out in like a week. So that was, and then from that point on, I've been touring.
Get in the goddamn pool! All right? Into the fucking pool! Oh, summertime, summertime, summertime. Get up in the pool right now, baby girls.
That one song that I heard about essential workers was like, hell yeah, this is my dude. This is my jam.
Oh yeah, you're essential.
I saw this one video where he told us, he called one little girl and he's like, what do you want in your life? She's like, I want a little dog. And he made a whole song and every crowd come and...
Hazel beat the dog! Hazel beat the dog!
And the police came and shut them down. And eventually he posted a video of this dog, of this girl getting a dog. So he actually, whatever he did right there, made the girl have a little puppy.
You know, my name is Vladislav. Baby, they'll help me no more.
So, I mean, first of all, there's a video called I'm Back, where he's, doing a really nice loop. That's my favorite video ever.
Mitchell wants a blowjob. Mitchell wants a blowjob. Mitchell wants a blowjob. Mitchell wants a blowjob.
He asked Michelle, what do you want for your 18th birthday? And Michelle says, I want a blowjob. And then the crowd says, Michelle wants a blowjob, and he loops that, and he makes a song out of it.
Mitchell just wants a blowjob.
It's pure entertainment. It's entertainment of the 21st century at its best.
What's your name?
Isabel.
Isabel! Isabel, are these your legs?
It's my legs from Germany.
German legs!
Some of my friends today asked me what you want to do today, and I told them that I'm going to the Marc concert. So they asked me what he do, and I answered like, I just don't know. He's like a fucking acid spirit that goes through your mind, and you look at this, and just one thing you can say, shit.
This is a kids show! This show put this sweaty robe on!
Who are your top 5 dinner party guests, dead or alive?
Oh man, shit. I'm terrible at these questions. Coming up with things quickly. You would think I'd be good at that, but I get paralyzed thinking about all of the options, you know what I mean? I don't know, I would love to talk, Stanley Kubrick would be great.
All right.
The Beatles, so that's all 5.
All 5,
There we go. The Beatles and Stanley Kubrick, that wouldn't be a very fun dinner. But Stanley would probably end up leaving.
If you had 3 dates to show a girl 3 movies that perfectly describe your taste and personality, which movies are you picking?
Koyaanisqatsi, wonderful film. The Act of Killing, which is a brilliant documentary, and then Airplane. or The Naked Gun.
Right.
One of the two.
If you had 5 minutes to live before you died, you
Yeah.
can listen to one song. What song are you picking?
Oh my God. I can't remember. It's the Symphony of 1,000. The last movement of that symphony is some death shit. Yeah, I'd probably listen to that. What the fuck is that? Hold on, I can tell you right now.
What's your Spotify rap look like?
It's probably a lot of D'Angelo, man.
Hell yeah, you dirty dog, man.
Symphony number 8, and it's the last movement of Symphony number 8, Mahler.
I'm from Ahmedabad. I came all the way from Ahmedabad to see him. I like his crackhead energy. Like, he's crazy.
Honestly, I feel like a lot of people have like the answer that he's like really quirky and like his MCing is really funny. But I think like he's just a really good musician.
He's one of the few artists that went viral on Reels and TikTok and stuff that actually stayed relevant, and we all realize what a great musician he is.
Not the one to talk about, it's the one to experience.
Because it's not just a musician, it's also about the performance, it's also about the humor, it's also about bringing in that element of entertainment from just the musicality. He's creating all those things at the moment, but he's also a showman, he's a true showman.
For me personally, he's totally free and like doesn't give a shit what he's doing.
It's kind of like the freedom he has and just like expressing whatever emotion he has on the spot, and I actually tried to replicate it, and it got me into starting music as well. So it's just a full circle now that I can see him live.
Do you feel like you've made it?
Well, yeah, I feel like I've made. I mean, yeah, for my standards and where I thought I would be, which is a failure, I've definitely made it. You know, for me, and it doesn't mean that I don't want to continue, or I certainly haven't made it in terms of everything I'd like to do or the heights of creativity I'd like to reach, but in terms of creating a thing that I'm like proud of, that is functional and sustainable and like a working business that's based on something creative, something that I never dreamed of, or that I really only dreamed of and thought I would never do. Yeah, I definitely feel like I've made it, for sure. You know, it's like I'm not one of those people that's never satisfied. I'm very satisfied, very satisfied with what I've done. Happy, yeah.
Lastly, if Mark is watching this, what do you want to say directly to Mark?
Kiss me.
If you have any message for him.
Nothing, just looking forward to shaking my ass, daddy.
Cool underwear.
Shout out Palestine. Shout out Taylor Swift. Shout out my mom. Hey mom, what's up? I love you, Mark.
Keep doing your outside shows even if the cops try to, bust it. Keep doing it. It's bringing people together. It's very fun.
Keep coming, keep playing, keep spreading the good vibes. That's what I'll say. Thank you for coming.
India, Marc Rebillet. You saw it here first, nowhere else. You'll never see it again until the next time that you see it, which will probably be soon. Shut up. Okay.
Thank you so much, man.
You got it.
Number one, baby. Number one.